Today we are doing a Landon Logie original creation. So this is exciting and also kind of concerning because a lot of the time I don't research anything or do any recipes. I just think, oh, that would be good. So what I'm making today is a rum butter tart trifle, which I love butter tarts. I love them. Favorite dessert, will eat 8 to 10 depending on the package size if I can get my hands on a package, which I try not to do. So I have this recipe from a cafe that used to be in Bracebridge, Ontario, and that's where I used to have a cottage when I was little. And I know a lot of people who know this place, who are from the city, because they're so good. It's called Marty's Butter Tart, and they're allegedly world famous, but they really are the best butter tart I've ever had, and I've probably had over 100 different kinds, which is absurd. It sounds absurd, but I don't even think I'm exaggerating. I think that's a real number. So I have that recipe. So I've made a butter tart filling, just a filling. I just cooked it on the stove instead of like baking it in tarts. And I have like a creme fraiche filling that I made as well. All the recipes I'll post below, but I'll explain it as I go. And for the rum, I'm going to do rum-soaked biscuits. So this is backwards in this. The video is going to be backwards. But they're Mr. Christie vanilla flavored wafers. They smell amazing. I wanted to do ladyfingers, but I didn't have any. So we're going to take just a bowl and put in I'm making 4 big trifles, so maybe like that much, like half a box. They smell really good. I like those. I'm gonna take rum, Sailor Jerry's. That's what I have in my house. Okay, and liberally pour it over these cookies. I wonder if you're supposed to submerge it entirely. Probably won't hurt. I'm going to set these aside for at least like 20 minutes. Let them soak. I'm going to put some saran wrap over the top, and then we'll serve trifles. I let it sit for about 20 minutes. Kind of looks like that. Some of it got kind of mushy, but that's kind of good. Some of the biscuits are like, stay pretty hard. I put a lot of rum, so next time a little less, or just more biscuits. For the trifle, I'm doing it in little mini mason jars. So I'm going to start with the cookie layer first and go from there. So I'm going to take approximately and then smush it into the bottom. It smells so good. Make sure it covers, the whole bottom. Okay, so that's the first layer. The next layer is the creme fraiche. So it's just like whipped cream, just not a lot of sugar because the butter tarts are so sweet and I want the rum flavor and the butter tart mixture to kind of be the focus. This is just like a filler. So I put gelatin in this, and that's how you make stiff whipped cream. So I want it to stay. I don't want it to melt and turn into like what would look like milk. I'm going to do this. It's pretty straightforward. This is a really easy dessert. Really fun to make, but it's going to be amazing. Okay. Push that in there. Mason jars are a little bit harder to work with because they're kind of a funny shape, but they're so cute. And then you can put the little lids back on and making like individual trifles for everybody for this party. Okay, so just same thing, push everything around. And then I'm going to take the butter tart filling. So I've made it on the stove. Let me see. And I let it cool because I don't want it to melt the whipped cream. So I'm going to spoon some of this in, and it's messy, drippy, delicious. Okay. So because I put so much rum in the first layer, I'm going to do the third layer of the wafer cookies just without any rum. And they'll soften with the cream and the butter tart and everything anyway. So I'm going to just take a couple and distribute them nicely. Another layer of cream. And then I'm going to finish it off with the butter tart sauce. Should be a thing that you put on everything, like ice cream and just everything. So good. So that's kind of what it looks like at the end. I mean, I think that looks delicious. And it's fun. It'll be cute. Put some little ribbons on it. So I'm going to do the rest, let them set, and then I'll show you what it looks like, everything together at the end. So here I have my final products. I have 4, and I'm going to try one. So what they look like in these little jars. I mean, they're delicious, and they're easy to take anywhere. And they look cute. They look so cute. So for the moment of truth, I'm going to have a bite. Okay. So, final verdict is that the top is amazing. And when you get to the bottom, the rum is a lot. So, if you like taking spoonfuls of Sailor Jerry's, then you probably enjoy this dessert. So, I guess I'm just going to tell the people at the party to just eat the top layer.